With it being the new year and all, I want to share with you kind of my thoughts on what kind of content I want to create for 2025. I'm getting rid of everything. I'm getting rid of everything right now, and it all needs to go. I have too much stuff in this house. Happy 2025. It's a whole new year, and I'm so excited that you're here. We just got back a few days ago. My house is a disaster. We were visiting family for 3 weeks in the prairies, which reminded me, yes, I do not want to live there. It is way too flippin' cold and dry. All of us are so dry. Both my kids' faces get scaly and peel because they're island babies. They're not used to that. My hair would go and the curls. I didn't even have curls while I was there. Very glad to be back, but this house, when we were gone, I actually laid in bed at night thinking about the things I could get rid of in the tiny house. It's been heavy on my mind. I'm tired of being surrounded by so much stuff, and majority of it, a lot of it that's just sitting, is books. We have so many books, but I treasure them. I love my books, and I reread them. So I'm going to actually go through my books right now. Today, I'm just really excited. Floyd's in school. I have time to declutter. I'm going to make a big donation pile, hopefully, and I'm going to bring a bag of books to a secondhand bookstore and see if they'll buy them or donate them, but they just need to go. I can't have so many books anymore. And with all these new toys, more needs to go. I'm going to try to organize them. Franny's pretty sick, actually. She's got a little bit of a fever, and she's laying in bed, and she hasn't even really wanted to wake up today. So I'm just going to let her chill. Might be a good, convenient time for me to get some stuff done around the house. I'm also taking down the Christmas decorations. I'm going to start with the books. That bag is not big enough. We want to get rid of lots of books. That bag's too big, not all the books. Just right. Okay. First, I'm going to donate my 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. That's a one-time read. And then I have this whole entire series. It's called the Lux series. It was really good, but I've mostly kept it because the covers are so beautiful. I haven't read it again, so that whole series is going to go. I'm getting rid of some cookbooks. Bitch and Kitchen. I used to absolutely love this cooking show, but I've never cooked anything in that book. Biggest Loser fitness cookbook. I think I got it at a garage sale. Baby's First Year. I didn't even open that. I have so many books up here. I'm gonna try to get rid of some of my Nicholas Sparks books. I stopped reading them a long time ago because they're just too much sometimes. I've read these series twice and I really liked them, so I'll probably read them again. I should read this one again. I'd like to read this whole series again, and I'll never get rid of any of my Mortal Instruments series. I read those all the time. Or Lord of the Rings. Never get rid of that. I've read the first book of Game of Thrones. It took me a long time, but I want to do that again. I want to read that again. Getting rid of 2 Sarah Dessen books. They're really cute teen books, but I probably won't read them again. And then that whole back section is all of my Wicca, crystals, aura, that kind of stuff. I'm not going to get rid of any of that because one day when I have a life again, that's my favorite book section. I kind of reached a point where I'm hesitant getting rid of books. All this top shelf is history, Greek mythology, world history, and then the bottom one is gardening and spiritual awakening. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of any of those books because they're really important and valuable to me. Here's another stack of books, just mostly teen books that are really good reads, but I'm not gonna read them again. I will need a bigger book bag. How exciting. I know I did just go through the toy box right before Christmas, but I'm doing it alone now without the kids and I'm going crazy. It's all going. I don't need a million cars, so I'm getting rid of ones I never see him touch. I'm definitely not done getting rid of stuff, but I've got a bag of books, a bag of toys, and a bag of kids' clothes. So that's where I'm starting with that. I'm also going to be selling a ton of stuff, but I'm making an entire video on how I marketplace. I'm just surrounded by so much stuff. I need to get rid of all the Christmas stuff. I'm going to start putting Christmas decorations away. With it being the new year and all, I want to share with you kind of my thoughts on what kind of content I want to create for 2025. Floyd has told me that he doesn't want to be on the camera as much anymore. Sometimes he does. So going forward, unless I have his permission, I won't be sharing Floyd, especially like his personal life and things. If we're all out together, I'm going to just talk to him and see if he's comfortable with being on camera, because I'm not going to force him to be on my YouTube channel if he doesn't want to be. I think going forward, I want my channel to be more about me, my lifestyle as a mother still and a wife, but on my personal journey too, learning how to be a mother and a wife and my own person and find my passions again. 2024 was a really hard year for me. I really struggled creating content and like figuring out what to do with myself all the time, because with the 2 young kids at that age, I didn't have a second to spare. Now that Franny is getting older, it's a lot easier to do things with her and Floyd. She's gonna be walking soon, and then I can take them places and they can play together. Like, I couldn't even go to the pool with both of them because I can't put Franny down. But now she can sit and I can feed them snacks, so I can take them both to the pool on my own. I think 2025 is going to be a lot better for me being alone with the kids. I don't have any family here where I live, so I am alone a lot. I do have girlfriends, a couple girlfriends here, but everybody's got kids, so I kind of just struggle asking for help maybe sometimes. But I love Mom's Group. I still go to Mom's Group religiously. I was at Mom's Group yesterday, and we were learning to find our calm with our children. So it was a coloring day. You know, don't you ever wish that you could just color? I used to color all the time before I had kids, but I can't color now. Floyd doesn't like coloring, so I can't get him to sit down and color with me. Like, you know, just finding time to do things that, like, as the adult, you enjoy. I would love to read a book. Chad bought me a book for Christmas. I think I read like a couple pages. All of my time that I don't care for the children, like nap times and bedtimes, is I'm editing and trying to create content. So that does take up a lot of time. I do think this year, when Franny starts walking, I might look into putting her into Floyd's school. They have a class like 0 to 3, and then Floyd is in the 3 to 5. And then that way I would have 2 days a week for filming and editing, because this is my passion. I love making content, but I want to have the brain space to create the content that I want to create, not just throwing stuff out there, if that makes sense. The kids are still going to be a part of my YouTube channel. Like, my life does revolve around them, but I just want it to be more than just me and my children. I want to add so much more depth and a lot more of my personal life. Me, not even just me and Chad, but my thoughts and feelings and opinions and passions. I'm really going to try to figure out what those are and how to create time for them. I do know that parenting is a season, motherhood is a season. My children won't be this little forever, so I also really want to be present as much as possible with them, and I don't want to miss out on all of these like really special, precious young years. So it's about finding the balance between working for myself from home while being a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, does that make sense? We're also reaching possibly a point where we're starting to really want to expand our living space. We would still live in a tiny house in comparison to most people. I'm not going to get too much into that because it's not in the near future, but I think in the next year, maybe we'll start looking at options about what we're gonna do after the tiny house. I don't know. After having a second child, I really learned that a lot of the motherhood kind of content and videos that I was originally putting out, I'm not an expert on motherhood. I like to share my side or my opinion, but from one kid to another, it's so different anyways. So it just seems pointless to be creating content about like how to do nap time or how to baby-led weaning, or, you know, like every kid is different and it varies. Like one day we'll do something one way and then the next day we do it a totally different way. So it seems I don't want to put out content that's just based on motherhood anymore. You probably noticed that if you've been here through the last year. I haven't really been into sharing motherhood specific type videos. Took those books to the used bookstore and they took like almost all of them. They didn't take like 50 Shades of Grey and a couple of Nicholas Sparks books because those are all such popular books. They have enough of them already. But that was sweet. I'm pumped on that. I have a little credit at the bookstore now to go buy more books. But I'm going to hold off on that for a while. But Franny has not really woken up much at all today. She slept the entire time we were out. She wakes up like a little bit here and there. She is nursing right now, so she's getting some fluids, but she has a little bit of a fever and she's pretty lethargic. So this is what the rest of my day looks like. I'm going to unload the groceries, make something for dinner, go pick up Floyd, bring him home, feed the kids really quick, and then take Floyd to swimming lessons. Yeah, he started swimming lessons. And it's only 30 minutes. His swim lesson is only 30 minutes. And I think while he's swimming, I might take Franny into the steam room just for a minute, just to try to clear her up a bit. And if she's still got a fever by then, I am going to take her to the emergency room. And I'll take Floyd with me too. And then Chad will come meet me at the hospital and take Floyd home. Yeah? What you got? What about a popsicle? Do you want a popsicle? Yeah. Honey. And now I'm stuck eating this popsicle. I don't want. I'm thinking since I got rid of so many books up in the hammock loft, I want to make this area. This area drives me crazy with the clutter. So if I can move some of these books up into the hammock loft and then make this area look less busy. This area is always so busy too. There's a bunch of the actual paperwork. This is like our junk pile where things get stored. And it needs to go up into the hammock loft too. So I should do some organizing. I only got, 5 minutes. I gotta go in 5 minutes. Franny's doing so good. She was up for most of the afternoon. She nursed really well. She ate some cracker. She passed out right now, but her fever is also gone. So I think she's doing much better. I probably won't take her to the emergency room because when we're at the pool, I'm going to take her in the steam room. And I think that should like really help clear her up. Well, the pool went good last night. Franny felt much better afterwards. I went to the steam room just for a few seconds. And just being in the pool, I think, really helped. Hey? She's still pretty sick. Gave her some cough syrup this morning. Might go down for a nap. Floyd's at school. I just want to keep puttering around here and getting rid of stuff, organizing things, putting things away. I feel like I got rid of a bunch of stuff yesterday, but there's still so much stuff. Let's take that tree down. That tree's got to go. I'm bringing toys up from downstairs to kind of like a toy rotation kind of things that don't get played with often. I'm going to put in the toy box up here so that there's not as many toys downstairs and so that they miss things. And to give mommy a break from toys that are annoying. Beef organs are back, baby. Oh, Canada Post is not on strike anymore, so I've been taking my beef organs for 2 days again. I'm so excited, especially since I'm sick. This is all of the nutrition I need in one little capsule. And I could use some energy. I've got a lot of things I want to accomplish for 2025, so I'm going to need that daily energy and nutrition. And talk about some sex drive. find the Christmas tree box. Oh, it's not like easy. Why would it be easy? Oh, hi. Just wait, Medusa. That's not heavy. That's nice. Got me Christmas tree box. Kind of freaking out again about Franny. She's just breathing really like hard. It looks like it's really hard for her to breathe right now. She's sleepy again. Really tired. So we're taking the tree down, Fran. We gotta find the decorations that go in the cases. What's up, girl? You want to see your Peppa? Yeah. In the boxes, in the boxes, in the boxes, we put the decorations. In the boxes, they go. Yeah. Is it right here? We're gonna put the tree in the box. Oh, spaghetti tree. Well, I just spent the last hour on hold mostly. And then I talked to a health link nurse about Franny's breathing, and she does suggest taking her in to the emergency room. So it's just about time in 20 minutes to go get Floyd. I'm gonna go pick up Floyd, bring him home, make dinner, and then take Franny to the emergency room tonight. Follow me on Instagram if you want more of the daily constant, well, as constant as I can be. I'm really bad at social media. That's another goal for 2025 is I want to be more constant. On Instagram especially, because Instagram is like just easier. So follow me on Instagram if you want those up-to-date updates. I took Franny to the hospital a couple nights ago. She has fluid in her lungs. It has been mayhem. They give her amoxicillin, which is related to penicillin, which has just made her so sick. I'm pretty sure she's allergic to it. Every time I give it to her, she just throws up. Last night she was up all night throwing up, so I'm not giving it to her anymore. I'm going to give her some Mullen. I gave her some Mullen tea this morning, and her nose just started running. I know this is going to be much better for her. And then I this morning woke up amidst the mayhem in this house right now, thinking that I'll just start tidying, and I realized I didn't get rid of anything. There's so much shit here still. I'm surrounded by shit all the time. It's everywhere, and it's not. I didn't get rid of nearly enough. I'm getting rid of everything. I'm getting rid of everything right now, and it all needs to go. I have too much stuff in this house. I went through my closet and I seriously got rid of anything that I haven't worn for whatever reason. I'm gonna get rid of things that are maternity, I'm not pregnant. That's going. I will figure that out later. No. It's all gotta go. I ended up getting 2 more bags for donation. I'm still gonna try to do more than that, but I've really decluttered this space. There used to be this little shelf up on the wall in the corner right there with books, and I took those down. So I think what I want to do is our projector actually sits on a pile of kids' books, and it works really well. But if I can put this shelf there and then put the projector on the shelf, then that will get rid of that stack of books. It'll look a little bit more tidy. I got rid of so many knickknacks. I only left 1 dream catcher. I had 4 there before. We're changing this light here soon. Maybe I can get Chad to do that tonight. I just have my dead plant hanging here as a reminder to get a new one. I don't want to take it out because then it'll be empty, and then I don't know. I'm weird. Do you leave your dead plants hanging around to remind you to get living ones? I don't know. This shelf drives me crazy. I have decluttered it. There's nothing on it anymore, but it's still just I hate that shelf. I hate the way that it looks, but it's got less stuff on it, so it's so in there. And then I just kind of spent the rest of the day kind of cleaning. I cleaned all up there, organized all that. Feeling pretty good. I want to tackle that disaster really soon. I'm looking for what I'm going to put here. I'm going to get rid of the change table and I'm going to put a dresser there, which will be awesome because then I can hide stuff in the drawers. You don't have to see the crap. It'll still be there, but you won't see it. And then I have to meet up with some friends to do Christmas presents still, and I don't know. I painted this. Check out what I did. I painted a bird. We did some paint nights, a couple paint nights with. What's up? What are you doing? Rule number 1, don't drop anything off the hammock loft, right? And then, oh, if I put a dresser here, then we'll have like more counter space, like a flat top surface right there. This space is really weird because our front door is actually behind there, but we don't use that door ever. So I think I'm just gonna board it up and yeah, not use that as a door and kind of extend. Like, imagine if our kitchen counter went all the way to the wall. Like, that would have been so cool. Should have thought of that. It's really hard to like set a goal to declutter and clean all at once when you have kids, because I can't just focus my attention on one thing and get it done. It takes me hours and days sometimes to get these things done, but I did it. So thanks for watching. Welcome 2025. Welcome to being here. I gotta let you guys go for now. I will see you soon.